Something I really enjoy about the rogue ace as opposed to the fire magic one. You can cast fast track while you're moving. Helps get around town a little bit faster. Okay, first let's double check what spells she has. Tori. She has Cure Wound, Battering Ram, and Crushing Fist.
Back again.
Draw Blood, another bleeding ability. Not too interested in it. Crushing Fist we have. Divine Light, if it had some kind of damaging ability accompanied with it like it used to, I might be more interested in. Right now it basically just allows you to CC them easier. Melee power stance, and range power stance for that matter, I typically avoid. Same for precision stance. Hand, we might grab that. It'll help them if they're knocked down, as well as putting out people if they're on fire. It's not amazing by any means. Got its uses though. See if we can trade him some shirts for it. Get those out of our inventory. Good enough.
Bye.
Send that to Asuna. Cut these pillows up real quick. And once we have faster crafting, everything we're doing here speeds up a lot. That's a little tedious right now, but bear with me. The feathers are pretty useful later on for to make a quill and such. We can use it to make belts and necks. I believe something else, I don't quite remember. Okay. Which gold do we have? 6,500. I am going to go ahead and try to sell some of the rest of this stuff. I want to be able to get the henchman as soon as possible. Which I believe we've already unlocked the room for. Or real close to it. I need to check in here with Evelyn, see if she's already left or not. If she hasn't, I can trigger her to leave. I'm kind of skipping a bit of the story to do so.
Let's see. Halibut, cheese, greetings.
With a wheel of the good stuff.
Wow, Celia has absolutely no money. We'll go ahead and grab Minor Heal. Just so we can give it to one of our henchmen whenever we finally get them. Not really too worried about the rest of it just yet. I've never used henchmen. I've always used a companion, so I don't know exactly what they start with. So it'll be a bit of a learning experience whenever we get to them. Empty potion flasks. Or lockpicks. Okay, these appear to be very common now. Nothing too special. See if we can sell off. Oh wow. Two of these paintings sell for 600. Alright, so we're not selling them to her. We may as well go ahead and... Ah.
Bye.
Thought there was another vendor up here.
Halibut, cheese, cheese, tomatoes. Greetings.
Alright, the veggie vendor's got some. Unfortunately, not quite enough.
Bye.
A quiet day on the market.
Greetings.
It's kind of the pro and con of if you have a rogue character. You will end up with a lot of money, but at the same time you have to really chase around vendors who actually have money to sell stuff.
Bye.
Okay,
Let's see. Halibut,
so
sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
go check on Evelyn. I don't believe we've even spoken to her the first time yet. No, we haven't. Doors are still closed.
Now, that tome on soothing a corpse's troubled mind. It can't have got...
Excuse me, this is a private sick room. In the name of the seven do you think you are barging in here? Out, I say. Right this instant. Tell me about yourself. Sigh. I'm sorry. It's this task. I feel my very being is unraveling at its most tenuous seam. Continue. I'm an apprentice of the healing arts. Healing. This decision feels like precisely the opposite. I have but one healing stone, you see, and two direly wounded men who need it. I've been racking my brain trying to figure out the best method to settle this grave situation, but perhaps it's better off in the hands of an esteemed source hunter. Surely you are more accustomed to weighing life and death than I. Okay, so here I have two sick men, both are dying, and she has the choice of which one she's going to be saving. Tell me more about the patients. What would you like to know? I'd like to know more about Boris. One of the brave few willing to traverse the trade routes plagued by the undead. A young man, but excellent in manners of business. Before he fell victim to an orcish club in the north, that is. Thankfully for him, a cattle trader found him. Nearly dead, not quite so, and brought him here straight away. I'd like to know more about Stephen. What a venerable staple of Sicile, Stephen, and recently blessed with his third grandchild. who was leading a crew of builders, a stray beam struck him in the temple, and only a few days shy of his last day of work before retirement, no less. Nearly everyone in Sicil is familiar with Grinning Stephen, and as you can imagine, he's quite dear to his family. About your healing stone. Yes, a curious relic indeed. I got it from a kindly abbot, Loic by name, in the northern town of Silverglen. He has a certain faith in the Immaculates, they call themselves, that is supposed that espouses the belief that certain stones can heal wounded flesh. I myself was nothing if not skeptical of the claim, but something happened as he handed me the stone. A small cut in my finger instantly healed, leaving no trace of the wound. Needless to say, I was astounded. But it's strange, the stone is only good for a single use at a time before it reverts to its useless inert state. It takes time to regain its magical properties, but I guard it cautiously. I'm ready to make my decision. You are? Ah, I thank you a million times for your help. But have you decided who should receive the healing stone? Boris's life just begun. We can't cut it short now. He should receive the healing stone. Yes, Boris deserves to experience all the pleasures of life that Stephen has already enjoyed. Now, there's a little trick here, or at least there was in the beta. We're going to see if it's still around. We can kind of advance the story a little faster than we're supposed to, if we're quick enough with our clicking. Boris it is. Yes, I'll deliver the stone. And I'm glad we got to save one man. My heart breaks for the other.
No. This is highly unusual.
Oh, we weren't fast enough. If you can pick that up while it's still a bloodstone, you can use it a second time in order to unlock the next part of your homestead. It's a sneaky little trick. I'm pretty sure it's not intended.
Sorry, friend. I wish there were enough stones for both of us.
Over here, let's go ahead and... Oh, that's just mean. You can pickpocket a guy laying on bed dying. Didn't want to appear to have anything, though. Not letting me actually select him.
I don't know what I did to deserve
You can take the pillows right from under the beds. Don't mind me, friends.
Oh, I know it's here somewhere. I hardly want to ruin this particular batch of party elixir with too much wormwood.
I feel no pleasure in bidding you farewell, friend.
And I wasn't quite quick enough on clicking that off. You know, thievery is no laughing matter around these parts. If you're caught, the guards will be liable to throw you in jail to rot.
Sorry, friend. I wish there were enough stones for both of us.
That doesn't belong to us, you know. Since he's getting scolded, we'll have Kirito a little on the ashamed side. Rogues aren't supposed to get caught while they're doing their business. You're right, it doesn't. Sometimes a little overzealous while I'm on the job. Happens to the best of us. More than a few temptations accompany authority, you know? But now that no one's looking, he goes right back at it.
Sorry, friend. I wish there were enough stones for both of us. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but I'm beyond grateful.
Go ahead and close that door so that does not happen again.
Oh, I know it's here somewhere.
We've already grabbed the key, so we can come in here.
With too much water.
Get Austin to follow us in quickly. Alright, made it in before Evelyn got in.
Now, that tome on soothing a corpse's troubled mind. It can't have gotten far.
Sorry, friend. I wish there were enough stones for both of us.
Level 5 chest. This one I imagine we'll be able to unlock. Let's see.
I feel no pleasure in bidding you farewell, friend.
Lockpicking level too low. Surprising. I really don't want to have to waste points in it. I would much rather have lockpicking on a spare set of gear later on.
Oh, I know it's here somewhere.
See if we're able to just bust it open again.
I want to ruin this particular batch of party elixir with too much
Oh yeah, this will be a lot quicker.
Deserve this. I'm beyond grateful. Sorry, friend. I wish there were enough stones for both of us. I feel no pleasure in bidding you farewell, friend.
Cure to repair that. Quickly. Of course, there was a key either inside or under it. I may have to remember to move that chest next time.
Oh, I
The
know
armor,
it's
it's not really that good at all.
I hardly want to ruin this particular. Too much
Sorry, friend. I wish there were enough stones for both of us.
Hold on to the moment, since I believe we'll have our followers very soon. Wow, Therilaron. Raking in the money, apparently. Okay, that should definitely help us get rid of some of this stuff. Though there are still no shears or mining picks as far as I've seen. Seem to be really hard to come across. Here are that extra magnifying glass. Extra air hammer. We'll drop some of these buckets off in a minute. Well, they're taking up a lot of inventory space. Try to make a little crafting area behind the inn. So that's typically where we do a lot of our smelting, weapon making, etc. Summon spider. Not that useful for us yet. Ice shard. Okay, nothing too special. We just have to keep our eyes out for any scroll of magic unlock. As far as I'm aware, there is no book for it. So we want to get those whenever possible. Alright, we're up to almost 10,000. Unlocked something at the
Sorry, friend.
homestead. Let's pour it out there, see what we got. Welcome back, welcome back. Exciting things have happened since you last passed through. Such as... Check his inventory real quick before we move on. Absolutely nothing. Oh, I've been able to wrestle a couple of words out of our dearest Weaver. Very gratifying after the ominous silence treatment. But much more importantly, another portal has come to life. I sense a presence beyond it. And as you can imagine, I'm curious as custard to find out what that presence is. The honor of doing so, however, is all yours. Okay, so another portal's opened up. Let's see what we've got.
I wonder who awaits you in the next chamber. I wonder what they'll say.
Okay.
What an impressive room.
So it is. A hall fit for kings.
Sorry, I had to mute there for a second. Allergies bothered me a bit. Apologize, my voice sounds a bit rough today. Blank Air skill book. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to... Oh, she's actually named this time. Before, I think it always said Mysterious Stranger. You! It cannot be you. But it can only be you, the Guardians. But oh, how weak you have become. As weak as you used to be strong. Look about you. You used to lead and now you follow. Ignorant of the faults and ignorant of your fate. That has come to this. Woe to the world that has come to this.
The Guardians. He won't believe me, the fiend.
So we get a little hint there that our characters used to be a lot more powerful than they are right now.
Is there still hope?
Somehow they've lost all that. Right here you can see we've got a lot of stuff. We'll leave it for now. While Kirito is usually in the habit of pickpocketing everything dry, he's not really going to do that to some place where he's going to be living. As a matter of fact, these have actually got different names now. They used to just all be gold. These are now like Cup at the End of Time. I wonder if maybe they adjusted the sell price in according. Still nothing up here. Alright. Mr. John Smithen. This is where we'll be getting our henchman at. Well, wouldn't you look fine with strapping warrior at your side? Or is it mages you prefer? An eagle-eyed ranger? A stealthy pickpocket? Take your pick of my swords for hire. Let's take a look at your inventory first. Nothing amazing. Let's see who you've got for hire. I thought you'd never ask. Hear that, swords? Line them up. Okay. So, these are level 1. We're currently level 3. We're going to want our henchmen to be at least on level with us. We don't want to be carrying anyone around that we're relying on to keep us alive. So let's see if they hopefully level up at all. I should have checked the names of these. Zalazar. So if we pass him again, we'll know that it's loops. Level 2, okay. Level 3. There are only 2 level 2s, wow. Alright, so we want 2 magic-based characters. So far, a Shadowblade and a Rogue. Not exactly what we want. Cloak and Dagger. I don't know that I've ever seen that. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I've never seen that. She's got almost the identical build Kirito has too. Wizard, here we go. Ah, she's got a point in each one of the magics. That's not quite what we want. Know-it-all, so she's got a bit of a negative reputation. So action points of cost. Okay, we're saying for the same element. I'm still not too sure how to apply that one. Like, when you're trying to lower the cost of air magic, for example. I'm assuming just staying on regular ground lowers earth magic, staying in water lowers water magic. She's got a horrible skill set to start with too. Yeah. Sorry, I have to pass her up. Ranger, not what we want. Fighter, rogue, fighter. That's really unfortunate. None of these fit what we want. We could pick up the wizard, but she's got a lot of points that are going to waste. She's not going to need the point in perception at all, because we have Kirito. The two-hand point is an absolute waste. She's not going to be using Staff of Magus much. She may or may not be our lore master character. Sucks, we may have to stick with 2 members for the time being. Hope for the best. Yeah, none of these are... Check what we have at level 5, I guess. Rogue, Ranger, Shadowblade, Enchanter. 7 intellect. Once again, points in all 4 of them, which I'm not too fond of. Starts off with a pretty good skill set combination. Rain and Blitzbolt is very good. Not too fond of Farseer. Okay, so we can get him if we can hold out for now. This is much more like it. Okay. Don't like that he has no points in water magic, but we can adjust that. Once again, perception is wasted. Kinda weak offensive ability. Okay, so this run just got more challenging. We're going to be trying to just stick with Kirito and Asuna for now until... I don't know if we can do that. We're nowhere close to leveling.